On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Resilience is about how you recharge, not how you endure. Abstract, traditional views of resilience have emphasized the ability to endure and power through challenges with unwavering determination. However, emerging research suggests that this perspective is misguided. True resilience is not about endless endurance, but rather the capacity to regularly recharge and refuel one's physical, mental, and emotional reserves. This article examines the latest insights on resilience, debunking the myth of endless endurance, and uncovering practical strategies that organizations and individuals can employ to cultivate sustainable, regenerative resilience. Drawing on academic research and real-world case studies, the brief outlines evidence-based approaches to prioritizing recovery and renewal, fostering mindfulness and stress management, cultivating social connection and community, and promoting autonomy and meaningful work. By implementing these strategies, organizations can unlock the true potential of their people and thrive in the face of adversity, rather than merely survive. In today's fast-paced, high-stress business world, resilience has become a critical skill for professionals and organizations alike. Traditionally, resilience has been viewed as the ability to endure through challenging times, to power through adversity, and to maintain a stoic, unwavering composure in the face of intense pressure. However, emerging research suggests this perspective may be misguided. True resilience, it turns out, is not about endless endurance, but rather about the capacity to regularly recharge and refuel to proactively manage energy levels and avoid burnout. Today, we will explore the latest insights on resilience, debunk the myth of endless endurance, and uncover practical strategies that organizations and individuals can employ to cultivate sustainable, regenerative resilience. Drawing on a strong foundation of academic research, as well as real-world case studies, we will provide a comprehensive guide to thriving, rather than merely surviving in today's demanding business landscape. The myth of endless endurance. For decades, the dominant narrative around resilience has glorified the ability to power through challenges with unwavering determination. Iconic figures like Elon Musk and Steve Jobs have been celebrated for their intense work ethic and single-minded focus, working 100-hour weeks and eschewing work-life balance in the pursuit of lofty goals, had in 2013, Rio 2018. This no-excuses mentality has permeated corporate culture, with organizations often praising employees who are willing to sacrifice their personal lives for the sake of the company. However, a growing body of research suggests that this model of resilience is not only unsustainable, but actively detrimental to both individual and organizational performance. A study by the American Psychological Association found that chronic stress and burnout can lead to a host of negative outcomes, including decreased productivity, increased absenteeism, and higher rates of physical and mental health issues. A PA 2019.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at polestar.com.
Rated T for Teen.
Each year, thousands of adults lose their shred. It's an epidemic simply known as shred loss. But it doesn't have to be this way. Because rekindling your shred is as easy as playing the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. And with new parks, cross-platform multiplayer, and sick new game modes, we can put an end to shred loss everywhere. Get the new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and show the world that the shred's not dead. Pre-order Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 and play the Foundry demo.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Similarly, a Harvard Business Review article reported that overworked employees are 29% more likely to be dissatisfied with their jobs, 50% more likely to experience health problems, and 60% more likely to be duplicitous, Perlow and Porter, 2009. The problem with the endless endurance model of resilience is that it fails to account for the fundamental human need for recovery and renewal. As Lower and Schwartz, 2003, explain in their groundbreaking book, The Power of Full Engagement, high performance is not about working harder and longer, but rather about the systematic renewal of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual energy. Just as elite athletes must carefully manage their training load and recovery periods, professionals in high-stress environments must learn to proactively recharge in order to maintain peak performance over the long term. Redefining resilience, the importance of recharging. Rather than endlessly powering through, true resilience is about the ability to regularly recharge and refuel. This means intentionally carving out time for physical, mental, and emotional renewal, whether through exercise, mindfulness practices, social connection, or simply engaging in enjoyable leisure activities. As Roser et al. 2013 found in their study of teachers, systematic recovery experiences are crucial for mitigating the negative effects of job stress and avoiding burnout. Similarly, a study by the American Psychological Association revealed that employees who regularly take breaks and vacations are more productive, more engaged, and less likely to experience health problems. A 2018. The key is to view resilience not as a single-minded pursuit of endless endurance, but rather as a dynamic process of energy management. Just as a high-performance vehicle requires regular refueling and maintenance, professionals and organizations must learn to proactively refuel their physical, mental, and emotional reserves in order to maintain sustained peak performance. Practical strategies for cultivating regenerative resilience. So, what does this regenerative approach to resilience look like in practice? Here are some evidence-based strategies that organizations and individuals can employ. Prioritize recovery and renewal. Ensure that employees have access to dedicated recovery spaces within the workplace, such as quiet rooms, yoga/meditation studios, or outdoor green spaces. Hutchison and Diedrich, 2021. Encourage regular breaks and vacations, and lead by example by modeling healthy work-life integration. A 2018. Implement flexible work arrangements, such as remote work or flexible scheduling, to give employees more autonomy and control over their time. Gajendran and Harrison, 2007. Foster mindfulness and stress management. offer mindfulness training and meditation workshops to help employees develop self-awareness and better manage stress and emotions. Roser et al. 2013. Provide access to mental health resources, such as counseling services or employee assistance programs, to support employees' overall well-being. A PA 2019. Encourage regular exercise and physical activity breaks, as research shows that physical fitness is closely linked to resilience and stress management. Hutchison and Diedrich. 2021. Cultivate social connection and community. Create opportunities for social interaction and team building, such as regular social events, group outings, or team-based challenges. Kobo et al. 2011. Encourage peer support networks and mentorship programs to foster a sense of community and belonging. Kobo et al. 2011. Recognize and celebrate individual and team achievements to foster a culture of appreciation and camaraderie. Kobo et al. 2011. Promote autonomy and meaningful work. Empower employees to take ownership of their work and make autonomous decisions within reasonable boundaries. Gajendran and Harrison, 2007. Ensure that work tasks are meaningful and aligned with individual values and goals to foster a sense of purpose and engagement. DC and Ryan, 2008. Provide opportunities for professional development and growth to keep employees challenged and motivated. DC and Ryan, 2008. By implementing these strategies, organizations can cultivate a regenerative approach to resilience, where employees are empowered to proactively recharge and refuel their physical, mental, and emotional reserves. This, in turn, can lead to improved individual and organizational performance, increased job satisfaction and employee engagement, and reduced rates of burnout and turnover. Industry examples: regenerative resilience in action. To bring these concepts to life, let's examine some real-world examples of organizations that have successfully implemented a regenerative approach to resilience. Patagonia. The outdoor apparel brand Patagonia is known for its commitment to employee well-being and work-life balance. The company offers on-site childcare, generous parental leave policies, and dedicated time for employees to pursue personal passions, such as surfing or environmental activism. As a result, Patagonia has consistently been ranked as one of the best places to work in the United States, with high employee retention rates and a reputation for innovation and creativity. Patagonia, 2021. Zappos. The online retailer Zappos has built a culture of regenerative resilience through its employee autonomy and work-life integration. The company encourages employees to take regular breaks and vacations and provides access to on-site wellness resources such as a gym, yoga classes, and healthy snacks. Zappos also actively celebrates individual and team achievements, fostering a sense of community and belonging that helps to sustain employee engagement and resilience. Zappos, 2021. Adobe. The software giant Adobe has made significant investments in employee well-being and regenerative resilience. The company offers on-site fitness centers, wellness coaches, and mental health resources, as well as generous paid time off and flexible work arrangements. Adobe has also implemented mindfulness training and stress management workshops to help employees develop self-awareness and better manage the demands of their work. Adobe, 2021. These examples demonstrate that organizations that prioritize recovery and renewal, foster mindfulness and stress management, cultivate social connection and community, and promote autonomy and meaningful work can reap the benefits of regenerative resilience, improved performance, increased job satisfaction, and reduced rates of burnout and turnover. Conclusion. In conclusion, the traditional view of resilience as endless endurance is not only unsustainable, but also actively detrimental to individual and organizational performance. True resilience is not about powering through challenges with stoic determination, but rather about the dynamic process of energy management, the ability to regularly recharge and refuel one's physical, mental, and emotional reserves. By prioritizing recovery and renewal, fostering mindfulness and stress management, cultivating social connection and community, and promoting autonomy and meaningful work, organizations can cultivate a regenerative approach to resilience that empowers employees to thrive rather than merely survive in today's demanding business landscape. The examples of Patagonia, Zappos, and Adobe demonstrate that this regenerative approach to resilience can yield tangible benefits for both individuals and organizations, including improved performance, increased job satisfaction, and reduced rates of burnout and turnover. As we navigate the challenges and uncertainties of the modern business world, it is imperative that we redefine our understanding of resilience and embrace a more sustainable, regenerative approach. By prioritizing recovery and renewal, we can unlock the true potential of our people and our organizations and thrive in the face of adversity.